Alright, everybody, we are back. Okay then.
Yes?
So I believe the group was just about to go talk to Lord Logan
Of
Coprinth
course!
over here and collect their reward for all the good deeds they've done
I
for
wouldn't
the
dream of refusing.
City of Trade Meat. Ah, you have returned. Have you dealt with the genies yet, Kered? Yes, I have. I found this Hittafir they were looking for and brought her head to them. They have decided to leave now. Excellent news. What a wonder you are. You have come into our town and delivered us from what I had thought to be insurmountable problems. I trust the guildmistress showered you with rewards, and if not, she should. I, for one, think it is high time to give you the hero's welcome you deserve.
Citizens of Trade Meat, we are gathered here today to honor the heroes of our small town.
Led by the Lord Kered Larae.
They have not only stopped the assault of nature upon us by removing the evil druid that had taken over our local grove, but have also spared us from the recent domination of the genies. You are once again free to walk the streets of Trade Meat, and new caravans have already been hired to bring supplies to our local merchants. It is good to know that even though we do not have our beloved Joaquin looking out for us, we still have people like this who we can turn to in a time of need. From this day forth, I declare that these companions be known as the heroes of Trade Meat.
Their likenesses shall be displayed on the fountain forevermore.
Bravo! Bravo!
Hear, hear!
You have saved us all!
Oh yes, most excellent work, hero.
Indeed!
You will always be welcome here. Obviously, you are deserving of your glowing reputation as a true hero. May the gods smile on your journeys.
Greetings to you. I'm Lady Lilith Laraxel, the head of the noble family that founded this town long, long ago. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. It is pleasing to know that there are heroes of real metal here in Trade Meat, ones with both courage and ability. As it so happens, I have need of such people. Please, if you are interested in the reward for performing such a task, do come and speak to me at my mansion. I look forward to seeing you there.
I see that vicious harpy has already pounced upon you. Ignore whatever she says. She is a conniving witch and a liar. I am Lord Scummy and Ali Bakar, and it is my family that founded Trade Meat, not hers. So I greet you in the name of the town's premier family. No doubt Lady Lilith has asked you to perform a service for her. I happen to need the same service done, so I ask that you come to see me in my home so that we may discuss it further. If you are foolish and work for the Laraxels, however, you will not be welcome in my home. Think carefully on this.
I am sorry they chose to involve you in their schemes. The Laraxels and the Alibakars are old and powerful families here, and they have been feuding for generations. Be careful in your dealings with them, that's all I can say. I have here a reward that the town merchants have gathered for you.
Don't forget to go and see the statues that have been conjured in your image. They're in the center of the town at the fountain.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Wow, the party gains a lot of experience, a lot of gold, and not only our reputation, but our virtue increases by 1. So now our reputation is 16, popular. Our virtue is heroic, 18. Very nice. Now with that in mind, I guess we should go look at those nice statues, huh? That might be fun. Although, let's see, what's this going on about the dueling families of Trade Meat? During the reward ceremony held for me by Lord Logan, both Lady Lilith Laraxel and Lord Scaremain Ali Bakar approached me separately, offering me employment and warning me against the other. If I am interested, I should go and see one of them at their estate. Lord Logan warned me afterwards of their feuding, saying I should steer clear of them for my own good. Well, maybe Lord Logan can actually tell Kered a bit more about these families, and what trouble they're getting themselves involved in. Greetings again, Kered. Lady Lilith and Lord Scarebane are not annoying you overmuch, I hope? Again, I urge you to be cautious.
Onward, then.
Well, I guess the question is, when it comes to that situation, is whether the party should get involved or not.
To the task at hand.
I mean, we've already helped the city quite a bit. The question is whether this, in turn, would also be helpful to the city. I don't rightly know. Either way, though, let's take a look at our statues. Yeah, there they are. Kered Larae, hero of trade meat. There's everybody else. Ah, it just lists my friends as followers. Doesn't actually name them. Oh, and there's, yeah, another slot here. Oh well. Empty slot, just because there were only 5 people with us at the time. Anyway, that's pretty good, though. So now that, alright, now that the city's problems have been dealt with, I think that actually we could probably engage in some trading with the local merchants. Okay, so let's go and talk to the smithy here. Or did we actually already do our rounds? I think we already did.
Of course.
But I'm gonna see if there's anything here that, you know, perhaps we could sell if we have any spare gems. Or anything like that we really don't need. Yeah, I want to keep those. They might be useful for something later. Same with that. Oh, well, we don't need this pearl necklace or jade ring, though. Alright. We did want to keep that shield. And those weapons. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set as far as that goes.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of.
So, should we get involved with the Laraxels? I have no idea who this person is, but whatever. Should we get involved with the Alibicars or the Laraxels, or should we just stay out of it?
Whatever I can do to help.
I'm kind of curious who Tiris is. It says that's their home, but yeah, if we have no in-character reason to go there, then it's kind of pointless, I think, to actually go that way. Who's that? Oh, just a peasant. Alibikar State. Alright, of the 2 people we met, Lady Lilith just seemed a little too sugar and honey. And while Alibikar may have been kind of, a little bit unctuous, a little bit grating, I would say he's the one Kered would probably talk to. So I guess we're gonna at least see what
Just
they
name
want,
what you want.
at the very least.
Do not touch me. Speak and be done with it.
Hello once again, Kered Larae. It is pleasing to see that you do not respond to the call of that harlot, Lady Lilith. The woman is too deluded to see the truth, as I said. A commoner that has risen above her station. Our 2 houses have been feuding for generations. The Laraxels seem to be possessed of the notion that their family founded this town. What an absurd thought. Why they would even presume to suppose such a thing, I have no idea. It is sad, however, that the Alibicars have never had the evidence to prove our claim to them, though it galls me that we would need it. All that has recently changed. An old tome belonging to my family states that there is proof. That proof can be found right here in Trademeat. In the graveyard is a tomb that has long been abandoned, but since also houses the founder of the town, my ancestor. With him lies a large circlet called the Mantle of Joaquin. Possessing that circlet would be all the proof I need, so I wish to acquire it. I would do so myself, but there happens to be a good reason that tomb is abandoned. It is haunted, so they say. The exact nature of its danger I do not know, but you are a hero who surely could face its perils and return safely with a mantle, yes? In return I shall pay you 1,000 gold. Oh, response 3 doesn't make any sense, because Kered and company have certainly done that before. Would he try and milk some more money out of this guy? Actually, Kered has a bit of an idea. He says, very well, I will try my best. Very good. I shall give you the key then, which will allow you into the tomb. The key itself, having been in my family for some time as well. More proof, yes? Go then, and return with the mantle.
Of course.
Kered has an idea.
I wouldn't dream of
And
refusing.
that idea would be that, well, there's actually two ideas. The first idea is that they're both noble families, and during ye olden times, the nobles typically kept to themselves, especially in terms of breeding. And so, odds are the Laraxels and the Albicars are probably related, as nobles typically were in the Middle Ages. And so because of that... Any fun gravestones? Oh no, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, because of that, Kered is thinking that perhaps if he turns whatever crest it is...
we are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Cities always teem with evil.
Minsk.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Calm down, Minsk. Okay. But, yes. Thought was, we go inside here and take that mantle and deliver it to Lord Logan Coprinth instead.
Ready and able.
Between Lilikor and Minsk. Oof.
Oh, yes.
Once again.
Oh, here's Lord Logan Coprinth now. A moment of your time, Kered. Understand that you have taken a commission from a noble family to enter the tomb and retrieve something from it. I have no objection. The tomb has been a sore point for far too long, and if anyone can do something about that, I am sure you are the one. But I am concerned about what you may retrieve, the mantle. It belongs to an ancestor of two families, although each is sure to claim it as theirs alone. This can only end in bloodshed. I cannot offer the gold that the nobles have, but in the name of peace, I ask that you bring the mantle to me once it is found. I will not force you to, however. Perhaps things are not as bad as I fear, but I shall leave your actions to your conscience. Well, it's actually rather convenient that Lord Logan Coprinth suggested that, because that's exactly what Kered was thinking of doing.
Just as I thought.
So, that works out rather well. Oh yeah, it's definitely haunted. Skeleton warriors and skeletons. Huh, well, I guess we gotta take care of them.
It is done.
Alright, this seems like a good place for a fireball wand.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I
can
won't
dance
be
on the
as
head of a
gentle.
pin as well.
Let's get rid of them.
I am willing.
Live by the sword. Live and stand back
Nature's
for
cycle.
justice.
Alright. Ooh, Daystar. That would actually probably be very
Fleet of
useful
foot
here.
and all that.
Let's see, they have high magic resistance. Let's summon a flame elemental.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
What kind of projectiles do you have, Yan? Use these bolts instead.
Yes,
Fall,
yes.
creature, and speed the earth!
Onward then.
You point. See battle bow. Run.
Yoshimo is willing.
As I
To battle. No regrets.
if it will help.
Make way.
right
Feel
behind.
the backhand of justice.
Yeah. As you will. Ready, of course.
Well, we took care of those troublemakers easily enough.
Oh, I could do that.
Very well.
I wouldn't dream
Aye.
of it. Yes, whatever I can do to help.
Find a couple of magical two-handed swords, which should make for decent selling items. There's the Trade Me Tomb Key, gold necklace. The Mantle of Joaquin, a golden circlet found within the sealed tomb in Trade Meat Cemetery. The circlet is tarnished with age, but one can still make out Keen's symbol on the circlet. And a spell, Incendiary Cloud, an 8th level evocation spell. The spell creates a billowing cloud of roaring flame. Any of the air of the spell must leave the cloud immediately or suffer 1 to 4 points of fire damage per level of the caster each round on the area of effect with a save versus spells for half. Wow. That is a powerful spell right there. That is definitely going in Kered's collection of spells to learn. I think that was this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. And so we should probably return this to Lord Logan Coprinth then.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Elemental should go away. I'm sure it'll disappear eventually. We'll just leave it there.
Of course!
Okay. So yes, certainly the reasonable thing to do would be to return and give that mantle to him, so that there isn't any kind of unpleasantness that happens because of this. Kered certainly doesn't want to add to the city's problems. Although one could argue that getting rid of a pair of corrupt noble families actually might be good for the city. But, Kered doesn't really think like that.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Old Kered is, as tough as he tries to play it, is a big softy inside. Really doesn't want to see anyone hurt that shouldn't be. Okay, then.
Greetings once again.
Greetings, Kered. How goes the quest in the tomb? Rather. Do you bring the mantle to me so that the feud of the Laraxels and the Albicars may be ended? Yes, I have the mantle. Take it so that my involvement with these families is done, and hopefully peace is spread. Mr. Coprinth. Thank you. Here's some coin. I know it is not as much as you might have received from those families. Still, it is the right thing to do. Thank you. Alright. Party gains some experience, gets a little money, and their virtue increases by 1. Oh my goodness, I think our virtue's up to 19 now. Wowie, wow.
Just as I thought!
You must gather your party before venturing.
We're awfully noble around here, aren't we, everybody? Alright.
Onward, then!
Well, we found a couple of goods there that we could probably sell in the market. As for trade meat, though, I think we've actually solved all of its problems, haven't we?
Task at hand.
Yeah, I really don't think there's anything else that needs to be handled here. We've got quite a sum of coin now. There is that magical belt that one of these guys was selling. Where was that? Here, the belt of inertial barrier. We could actually technically afford that, and might be able to still have enough money to actually pay to find out where Imoen is. Or wait, wasn't it 20,000? Yeah, it was 20,000. But still, I'm pretty sure that they could make back that money quickly enough. And there's plenty of adventuring left, I'm sure. Belt of inertial barrier. When worn, this belt carries a dense curtain of air around the wearer. The curtain or barrier provides superior protection against breath attacks as well as magic. By the scorch marks on the worn leather, it's obvious that the belt has been worn at least once against a dragon. Major save bonus versus breath weapons, 25% resistance to missile damage. Missile attacks will do 3/4 of full damage. And 50% resistance to magic damage. Could certainly keep Kered alive if he's hit with nasty magic like that. Yeah, that's definitely worth a purchase. Alright, so Kered is going to buy that for himself. And wear that instead. Alright, now he has this belt that protects against piercing weapons. What does Minsk have? Blunt weapons. I guess Chihiro will get this belt to protect against piercing weapons. Very good. Alright, and the tomb key, we don't need it. Yeah, I know it's littering, but whatever. I'm sure somebody will take it.
Something you need. As you will.
For you may find yourselves eye to eye, face to face.
Either way, though, it looks like trade meets problems are fixed. I suppose we can visit Mazzy one more time before we leave the city. But yeah, I think we've done what we've had to do here. Really, the only thing left to do out in the countryside, as far as I can tell, is to actually go into the Windspear Hills on the assistance of this Lord Logan Coprinth, or whoever his name was, to clear out some ogres. The only thing is that, well, while we are in the area at the time, we really have been dawdling a lot. Watcher's Keep, no, not interested in that right now. And then there's always the trouble back at the city itself. So the question is, do we... two real choices, as far as Kered is concerned anyway. Go to the Windspear Hills and do this task for Lord Logan Coprinth, or return to Athkatla and try to find out if there's anyone other than the Shadow Thieves and this other mysterious guild that supposedly hangs out in the graveyard can do to help free Imoen. Maybe checking in the Temple District or the Bridge District, trying to find out who else could aid the party in this endeavor. Decisions. First off, though, let's go visit Mazzy and see how she's doing.
Of course!
Hey, Mazzy.
You have returned, I see. What is it that you need?
Well, we just wanted to talk. She says she does grow weary of being about the house, and I long to adventure once more. Should you require me in the future, I shall be here. Rather.
I wouldn't dream of...
So Mazzy wants to keep adventuring. So she's definitely a resource if we need her. Oh, Jaheira is actually a bit hurt. She is going to heal herself. Very good.
Whatever I can do to help.
How is the party doing in terms of its progress? Let's see, Kered's level 12. Minsk is level 11. Jaheira is a 9 and 12. Let's see. Yoshimo is 13. Yan is 10 and 11. Interesting.
Just name what you want.
What to do? Kered's really conflicted at this point. I mean, they are all the way out here, so why not go there and help resolve this matter out here? I mean, once they do that, I mean, there really won't be anything left to do in the countryside, based off of what the party's been able to find, other than, of course, returning to Watcher's Keep. Going to Watcher's Keep, which Kered has heard is an incredibly dangerous place and not something the party really should be going to right now. Or just returning to the city. I think, yeah, Kered, even though it might take more time, I think Kered has decided that he is going to go to the Windspear Hills. That will be the party's course of action next. We're going to find out what's going on for Lord Logan Coprinth and resolve that, whatever matter there with the ogres. And then after all that is settled and done, the group will return to Athkatla. I'm sure, that Lord promised to reward the party rather well, so after receiving that reward, they should have more than enough to go back and hopefully find an alternative to the Shadow Thieves and this mystery guild in the graveyard. So, I think that is what the group will do. As for now, though, I think we've done... This has been a bit of a shorter session, but, I kind of like shorter sessions like that. Just kind of relax, not really try to rush, do anything too crazy. Just a little bit of play at a time. Either way, I hope everyone has enjoyed watching, and we will see you later. Okay, bye-bye.